Welcome again to another episode of Noctis Reviews. Today is Wednesday, February 15th, which of course means that it is the global launch of the first edition bundle of the PlayStation Vita. You can see right there. So, this is going to be an unboxing video, as well as Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Uncharted Golden Abyss, and not much of an unboxing, but the 8GB memory card for the Vita. You can see, today is... where's the date on this thing? There it is, 2/15/12 at 10:07. Right now it is about 10:14. So let's get to it. Okay, so there's a... let me adjust the camera angle really quick. Apologies, guys. Okay, so there is a sticky right here. So let me just undo that real quick. Okay, so inside the box is the Vita unit. So just like all the other 3G boxes and unboxings that you've seen. Comes with the 4GB memory card in the box. Looks like paperwork for the AT&T network. It looks like my AR cards are in there as well. My copy of Little Deviants, which is a card, as opposed to digital download code, and the case. So quite a bit bigger than I thought it would be, but let's take a look. So here's where you're supposed to put all your cables. We have your card slots, and there's where your Vita goes. So seems pretty nice and sturdy, so not bad. Okay. Let's get to the unit itself, which I'm sure everyone is excited for. So, once again, we have another sticky tab right here. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure this is going to look like every other unboxing of the 3G unit that you've seen, but just wanted to make sure. So, welcome to the world of PlayStation. We have the quick start guide, which should accordion out. There we go, telling you how to do it, how to use the Vita. Then we have the unit itself. Oh, actually, let's save that for last. We have the power brick. We have the wall extension for it, and we have the USB cable. Very useful, connects to the PlayStation 3, your computer to transfer movies, photos, anything else you want, and is probably going to be what you connect to the car charger, unless it comes with its own dedicated thing. Okay, so here is the actual Vita, untouched. Let's see. There we go. Yep, there I am. Let's turn the unit on. Let's have a see how it looks. I'm assuming it should have some... there you go. Make believe. Okay, so initial boot teaches you about the swiping mechanic. So where am I? I'm in the United States. No, I am not on the East Coast. I am on Pacific time. Right now is, of course, February. 15th, 2012. Right now it is 10. What's the clock saying? 10:18. AM. Okay, so this is the important part of the 3G unit. With your PlayStation Vita system, you can use a mobile network to access PlayStation Network, enhance gameplay, and browse the internet. Do you want to sign up for the broadband service? Well, I do. Let's see how this unit is. Connecting to the operator's website. So I'm assuming that the SIM card is in, so obviously I'm not going to mess with that while it's trying to check that right now. I've got to assume that there's got to be the 3G info. Just going to do this while it's just trying to connect. Let's see. It should have that 250 meg free. Okay, so at the moment, maybe it's just directly attached to the system. Let's see, this is what we're here to find out. Okay, I don't see anything, so what I want to do, I want to get the recurring plan. So, of course, this isn't on Wi-Fi right now. This is all doing it through the 3G connection. So you get to pick where you purchased your system. So, of course, I got mine from GameStop. I don't know particularly why that matters. I think that has to do with just trying to track who's selling the most. Obviously, this isn't going to go super fast, seeing as it is just over 3G right now, but we'll see. Okay, still taking its ever so sweet time. While this is trying to decide how it wants to connect, I'm going to take some time with some comparisons. So I have my PlayStation Portable, which is the 1000 system. So the 1000 system is a little bit thicker than this. I'm going to put the 3DS here as well. And obviously the 3DS is going to be substantially thicker. But size-wise is definitely more comparative to the PSP. Quite a bit wider to make up for that huge screen of it. So 3DS, it's a lot thinner than this huge thing. I also have the power brick on that. Then also the PSP Go. So of course it isn't as tall as the PSP when it's out. And it looks like the PSP Vita is a little taller, mostly due to those dual analog sticks. But otherwise it seems to be the same height. So, got that quick comparison done out of the way. It looks like something's loaded up. Let's see. AT&T service activation for wireless devices. Okay. So you can select if you have a company that pays for it or your monthly recurring personal plan. Not sure what's up with that. Oh, it's still not fully loaded, so this is looking a little screwy. Really wish it would have had an option for it to connect to your Wi-Fi first. Would have made a lot more sense. Let's see. So I do want a... Oh my god, that is... I can certainly understand what people are saying about the browser. This is through their own 3G service, and looks like everything's loaded. It's just tearing it awfully. Okay. Okay, finally selected. Purchase a recurring data plan and charge it to your monthly bill. You may qualify for educational discounts. Enter your work email. Okay, I don't see a next button anywhere. Don't know if you watching this on YouTube. Oh, wait, is that it? Okay, if you're not interested in receiving a discount. Okay, so I don't get a discount, so that's fine. But I click to continue. Don't know what it's doing. Let's try reloading that page. As you can see, the progress is up here. Really wish you could choose to go to Wi-Fi. That would be fantastic at this point, as obviously 3G seems to be a little poor in my area. Okay, while I'm at it, let's see, so yeah, these ports aren't as bad as people were leading you to believe, that you need to carry around a screwdriver in order to open them. You know, they are pretty, you just need to have a little bit of leverage. I don't know why people were trying to, I was reading reports that you needed to have something incredibly screwdriver-like in order to open your port, where it obviously doesn't require that. Just people trolling the internet, apparently. Okay, then the other port, of course, is down here, which is where the memory card will go. So while I'm doing that, I'm actually going to, while this is taking its sweet time to load, I'm going to open the memory card. Okay, and hopefully find a decent way to open it without completely killing myself. Oh, so quick difference, obviously, between the two is that the 4 gig that comes free doesn't have a barcode on it, as it wasn't made. Oh, it looks like it was taped over. As you can see, there's obviously tape there, but not meant for resale. So let's undo the 4 gig. Okay, that is still going. Is there a good way to open this? I'm not particularly sure. See, so I'm just gonna cut the card around it. Let's see. Now that is quite tiny. Now obviously I don't have particularly huge hands, I don't think. You know, definitely feel like Andre the Giant right now. Let's see. So let's compare this to the one that you use for your M2 for the PSP Go. Let's see. You see, they look very, very similar. Just that the writing on it is the other way around. Has that same top ridge, but doesn't have that second ridge. Both, of course, have that finger grip and that left rail. On the back, let's take a look. Vita on the left, and M2 on the right. Sorry, they are quite tiny. Okay, so the chipping on it is different. You can see it looks like the main components are here and here, or the voltage components, I would say. So layout is slightly different, and here's a much better view of how the safety chunks are in. The M2 obviously has 3, and the Vita only has 1. So, quite expensive proprietary memory right now. I was hoping to get a 16 or 32 gig, but unfortunately they only had 8 gig in stock. So, we'll see. And let's go back to the Vita. And this is still attempting to load, as you can see. This is just... Once again, I'm gonna really wish that they would have given you the option upon starting and knowing that you were going to need a decent amount of internet to use all this, that you could have used your own personal Wi-Fi as opposed to waiting for 20 minutes. So, while we're at it, gives us another opportunity to do some more unboxing. We have the 8 gig stick, which obviously is $34.99. So let me put my M2 back in my PSP Go. So here we go, 8 gig and a 4 gig card. Obviously the first edition bundle does come with 4 gigabytes, the 4 gig card free. Let's see what else did I get. I know a lot of people were worried because on other unboxings they had not seen the AR cards and were wondering, hey, are they definitely there? So here they are. Got a very plasticky smell to them. So here we go. Bring the world into play. So download a selection of free games to play with the AR card markers. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Looks like a Minecraft monster right there. Okay. 4, 5, 6, which was like a sideways smiley face. And back to the beginning. So, yes, I can confirm that they are definitely in here. They seem to be, looks like a plastic coating on there. Looks like they should be pretty durable. They're not just paper. They are actually protected, so I think you can spill a drink on them and they'll be fine. Also, comparative-wise, it looks like their common styling on this is the curved edge. You know, definitely going for that rectangular form. So as you can see, compared to the card, it's a little smaller in both dimensions. So those are the AR markers for the Vita. Definitely come in the box. Okay, what else have I got? Got in the box on a piece of paper advertising games with the Long Live Play marketing strategy that they were using, which is now changed to Always Connected. I can't remember what the Game Changer. That's their new one. Okay. Here's the AT&T marker, which is obviously just taking its sweet time on my damn Vita right now. So the free game, when you activate on AT&T Data Connect Plus, it doesn't say on here, but it has been confirmed online that the game is Super Stardust HD with its downloadable content. So fantastic. Of course, have the PlayStation Vita manual. Very interesting, I'm sure, but not gonna worry about that. So, the 3 games I have. Let's get to opening them. I'm sure you've seen some Vita game openings before, but might as well do it myself. Okay, so little Deviants that comes in the case for the first edition bundle. As you can see on the front, it has the rating, how much memory it uses, Sony and the developer of the game. Back, it has the regular PS3 mentions, so the new things on here are the rear camera, the motion sensor, a rear touchpad, the microphone, and the location data. Oh, yeah, look at that. Not for resale. 0000000. Yes, well, we'll see about that, Mr. I'm going to take you to GameStop. So, there's no manual. Has a clip for a manual, but there is no manual. Oh, looks like there is a hidden thing on the back there. I'll look at that in a moment. So here's the Vita game card. Let's see, how the hell do you get this out of here? It just looks like you just pull. So in the back of the game card, really deep notches in there to hold it in. Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna put that back. Let's have a look at what is hidden on this bag. Alternate cover art. So you have two other options. So there's one of, instead of the actual game style, you can go with just a picture of them, or this picture. Don't understand why you only, one is upside down. Don't really see both of these are the same way, and this one is one up and one down. Okay, whatever. I guess you can, so that you can decide which one you want, but it's going to be confusing when you look on the back page. So, okay, looks like it fell asleep. Let's take it. Okay, I'm going to try one more time. Oh yeah, so obviously one of the big things with the Vita is that they're going to not have manuals for games that are physical manuals. They're going to try and have them all on the card itself, so you always have it with you. Next up is Uncharted Golden Abyss. One thing I noticed that is different from the Japanese version of the games. On the Japanese versions, there's a pull tab at the bottom that you could pull it and wrap it, you know, like a cigarette wrapper. That doesn't appear to be here on the US version, so not a big deal, just a comparison. So, Uncharted Golden Abyss. Okay. I suppose I should plug it into the wall, because I fear it may be running out of power. Usually they should come with 3/4 of power on it, but apparently using all that 3G to pull down nothing is just too much for it right now. Let's see. Once we put my charging cable together, so just bear with me a moment. And obviously to put all of this together, so you have your charging brick. Alright, so on the Sony side is just the regular 8-pin, just there. Then you have the USB cable, so it's pretty deep in there. So you just gotta make sure that, see those middle grooves, they go in, and of course you have it the right way up. So this is gonna go here. Okay, it's in. Then obviously plug the wall part into the wall, and the Vita part into the Vita. So PlayStation side up, I presume. Okay. As you can see, this is just not doing very well right now. I'm just going to close this and continue without it. Okay, great. So after you've done the AT&T thing, if it ever goes through for you, it'll come up to the must setup you use for the PlayStation Network. So you can either choose yes or no, you don't. Obviously I do. Do you want to Use your account on the Vita system? Yep. Please wait. Say, oh, now you want to tell me that I can go on Wi-Fi. Thanks so much. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, so while I resolve the internet issues right now, let's see. Uncharted Golden Abyss. Let's focus a little there. Requires 64 meg of memory. Once again, rating, developer, Sony. A little blurb there. One player, 64 meg, uses the rear camera, the motion sensor, and the rear touchpad. Okay. Let's open it up. No manual. And we have the art for the North American release. A little different than the one for Japanese, which I believe was a coin in the background. So, Golden Abyss. Let's see. And we have Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Which I'm personally very excited for. Okay, so rating. It uses 4,000 kilobytes. Capcom, no Sony, so it is not a Sony published title. Okay, so there's the little blurb. One player, requires 4,000K of memory. Location data, 2 to 8 competitive, local, I believe that means. Touchscreen rear touchscreen, and parental control supported. So yeah, if you don't want your kid playing this, then well, they don't need to. No manual. Then we have the US version of this. Very good. So there's my 3 games for launch: Little Deviant, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and Uncharted. Let's try Wi-Fi again. Okay, so just got onto the Wi-Fi. The system software is required. Update the system software and then link your account with the PlayStation Vita system. So I have an update to do. Okay, so I don't know how to. Yes, I do. Do not. Okay, so I've got to. Okay, great. Okay, so there's a system software update, so I can't get past there until. Oh, that is the stupidest friggin' system. Okay, great. So I need to go to system software update. Oh, here's the first boot video. Okay, looks like that's the end of that video. And here we come to the first boot. Okay. Hey, this is the home screen. The home screen is where you start applications. Welcome part is the starting point for your PS Vita system experience. Tap the welcome part to start the application. No, don't want to. Once I get my system update. Let's see. Okay, great. Looks like I'm going to get bombarded with all these hints. Okay, so I need to do a system, not that one, system update using, apologies, I'm looking through the camera to do this. Okay, so next, yes. So this is the 1.6 update, I presume. Okay, this is the 1.1 update for America, but this is the there you go, 1.6. So this adds maps and photos. Yes, just do it. Okay, so system update is now done. Let's take a look. So let's open it up. Let's go to settings, start. So now I can actually go onto the PlayStation Network with my account. Sign up. Okay, so you can see I do have 3G connection. There we go. Let's jump to Wi-Fi now. Use an existing account. Okay, I'm gonna cut this. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, Dominus F. Welcome to the vast PlayStation Network community with access to great games, demos, and exclusive content. Enjoy. Fantastic. So now I'm actually in, but I'm not signed in. Let's have a see. Sign in.